Hello, my lovelies. Elsie here to give you a reading, for the weekend energies. It is a collective reading, so that means that it's not going to be for any specific sign. I will call it the signs as I need to or as I'm told to, but I'm glad that you clicked here to see if this is your energy. So this is a collective reading for all signs. Thank you so much, y'all, for the way that you love me, the way that you watch, and I have so much gratitude, I can't even express it. I'm so, so grateful. Thank you so much for all that you do for me, because it just makes me want to come back here and do more for you. Here we go. If this is your reading, let me know below if you feel like it resonates. And let's start here with the collective. Here we go. Wow. Wowzer. Wow, wow. We've got the Hierophant in reverse. Whoo, okay. All right. What's going on here? So we have Gemini right away. We have Aquarius. And sure, you're showing up here, but you're not watching the air signs read. I'm just saying. If you missed the air signs read, I have put it up at the front of the community for you. All right. So we do have the Lovers, which is Gemini. We have the Star. Wow. And the Ten of Cups, y'all. Wow. Whew. You, collective, if you are the person who is resonating with this reading, it is pretty damn heavy. You know that there is someone that you are psychically connected to, someone that you know the universe is sending for you, or you've already met this person. We have Gemini and Aquarius next door to each other here. And for me, the Star, yes, is about healing. It's about hope. It's about balance. But it's also about being deeply, deeply connected to your person. For some of you, you already know this person. Some of you, you don't. Some of you, you don't see this coming. Your back might be to it. All we're seeing is the backs of these people, right? There we go. I feel as though somebody has hope, is holding out hope that this Ten of Cups is on the way. This may mean to you, whatever it means to you. The Ten of Cups is the apex of emotional happiness. It's like things couldn't even get better, and the universe is blessing it. This is a major arcana card. So is this. It's not something you can scoot around. No, it's coming at you. How you deal with it is totally your karma. It's up to you. But I feel like for some of you, you are going to choose to take the new path and passion because it comes along with ultimate happiness. Yeah. I feel like somebody's new at love, new at finding hope and love, hope in love. For some of you, you've been through a divorce, or your person has. We've got the Hierophant in reverse. I feel like maybe losing hope that maybe there is a spiritual connection here, but I'm telling you, if you're the person who's saying that if this resonates with you, I don't think you're right. If you're starting to lose hope over the whole thing. Let's take a look at more cards here. If you are interested, by the way, in a private reading of your own, my readings do start at $40. You can look for the yellow dot in my description. That takes you to Wizio. And Wizio is where you will book me. I will never contact you, even if you ask me to in the comments. You must contact me over at Wizio if you would like a reading. And I only keep 10 spaces available at any one given time. And right now, 6 are full. So, totally up to you. But here we go. We've got the Queen of Pentacles here. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. And we have the Fool in reverse. What's going on here? For some of you, you have interest in a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. For others of you, it could be Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. And I feel like when this comes forward, it makes you really overly emotional, like you're going to be out of control with your emotions. I feel like you've been dreaming about the Ten of Cups, dreaming about how this is going to work out, how this is going to go down. Will you take the leap? Will you not? When the Fool is in reverse, it's like, you know what? These two cards tell me it's like young, foolish behavior. And I don't mean that you're foolish. What I mean is when we're younger, right? When we're in our teens and in our 20s, you have less knowledge about the world, about people, about situations. You have less knowledge unless you're one of the few who has more. And those people are out there for sure. But in your 20s, you don't really have a full idea of what's going to go on in this life. And I feel like that's this energy. So we could be dealing with two people who have an age difference here. We could be dealing with someone who's younger and is just going to take the leap sight unseen. Yeah. And just fall into the arms of whoever is going to be there on the path with the Page of Wands to catch you. I feel like if you do take the jump, take the plunge, I feel like it's going to work out okay because we have the Page of Wands, which is good news. Yeah, it's good news on the path. And I feel with it showing up with the Ten of Cups, I feel like you're going to question yourself. You're going to question why you're feeling a certain way about this person that appears to you. For some of you, you know this person. Some of you, you don't. Whoever the lover is for some of you, whoever, that might be a Queen of Pentacles, someone who is balanced. The Queen of Pentacles is the multitasking queen. She is into helping everybody. Yeah. She's watching the neighbor's kids and cleaning the other one's eaves trough. She's, cat sitting, dog sitting, and she's quite abundant. She will share everything. She will share she's very charitable, so she'll share money, she'll share time. And I feel as though somebody here really admires that. We have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Tell me more. You've got a king on his head. King of Swords. Charlie always says off with his head. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Two of Swords. We have the Four of Wands in reverse. All right, so, let's see here. So for I think if you resonate with this, you have not had any passionate relations with the Queen. No, because that's not who she is. She values herself. She has worth, she has value, or she wouldn't be the Queen. And I feel like for some of you, there's been no hanky-panky here. Nope. I also feel as though the person that comes towards you is the one that their emotions are everywhere. I also feel like somebody wants to come toward you, collective, head over heart, but I feel like the Queen being here in the center of the reading tells me that even the King of Swords can't contain it. Yeah. This could be pre-Empress energy, doesn't have to be. You have more than one Queen on the table here. Now, for some of you, Charlie is pointing out that this this King of Swords could be the masculine. There could be two feminines. Absolutely. One who is all giving and loving, but also depleted. This person doesn't know how to balance their energy. They don't know how to give a little bit. This person gives it all. And the reason that the star is here is because when you give it all, you have to heal. Then you give it all away and you have to heal. That might be for some of you who are in a Ten of Cups relationship or looking for one. So I feel as though there needs to be a balance struck between the grounded Queen and the one who is full of water. Yeah. Because when you're in depletion or you can't, you don't even have a cup for yourself, because this Queen is in danger of being in depletion and not saving a cup for herself. The Queen of Wands will always know to drink first, but this Queen, she is the healer, she's the psychic one, she is the light worker, she is the one that gives it all away constantly. Yeah, this King could also say, you know what, I'm done with that. I'm done with giving everything away. I feel like this king, if it is a masculine energy for you, I feel like this king is being illogical. Comes to you illogical, overwhelmed, feeling emotionally overwhelmed about a partnership that has died or a marriage that has gone south. There used to be something that gave this king his stability, and he no longer has that. I say he because there's a man on the card, but y'all know I'm not reading meat suits here. We're reading energy, and it feels like masculine leaning energy to me, although we all have masculine and feminine energy. I feel like this king, if this is the scenario for you, for this king, Charlie says this person is out of sorts. This person I don't think is evil or mean, but I feel like they use words that cut people and they don't mean to. I don't think that it's deliberate for this particular King of Swords, because it is attached to the Queen of Cups in the reverse, which tells me that, yeah, he's just sad. He's overly emotional. There's things that have come to an end here. And I think that's why the king is in reverse. All right. Keep going here. I don't think there's been any sort of passion or sexual relations or anything like that with you and the person that you feel is being sent to you as your lover, as your mirror, the person that you see as yourself. Oh, okay. We had one face up here. Let's take that one. So I feel that it was the connection that the king was in was very defensive. We've got 6 and 1 is 7. That's 7 wands. Defensive energy. I feel like the king is now looking for a different scenario. Yeah, the king wants to go home, I feel. The 6 of wands, understand that this king has probably been through a war, either a mental war or a physical war. Like, when I say physical, it could have been off to war and then back again. Quite literally going overseas, going to war. But I also feel like this 6 of wands indicates that that person is coming home. So for some of you, your person, when they come home from war, might be the King of Swords in reverse, who can't control their emotions. They love you dearly and you have a great connection. This is your person, but this person's been through it. And now everybody's looking at them, right? Which is what you don't want to happen when you just come back from either winning the fight or the war. For some of you, it's literal. For some of you, it's this fight of life. I feel like somebody here has been very defensive in their energy, which is pulled out the King of Swords here in the reverse. And I feel like the king has pulled out that sword. Yeah, Charlie said off with their heads, but I feel like the king has cut out a relationship here because there's no more partnership. I feel like the king was doing all the heavy lifting, that people were looking on as the king was doing all the work. Ooh, wow. Okay. And then the king heads out. There's judgment here. So I feel like someone's feeling really badly about the war or the fight. So if you were the king who was fighting with an ex-spouse or fighting to get out of a relationship that was overly emotional, really what you want is your stability with this person I feel that you are in love with or have love feelings for, which could be the person who's grounded, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Person could be a Gemini as well. I feel like with the judgment present, it tells me that someone after the war or after the fight does receive their judgment. But I also feel that after judgment is placed and accounted for, understand that this is about accountability. It's about being accountable for the things that you've done, for whatever you did during the war or during the fight, whether that's literal or in a relationship. I feel like this person just wants to go home. But before they can go home, they have to be accountable for everything that happened in the moon energy. Because I feel these two together equates to this. Yeah. I feel like there's a foundational something or other that broken. For some of you, that will represent marriage. For some of you, that was, living with somebody, having children, living as married. And I feel as though that this king must be accountable for the things that went on in the dark. Yeah. Pisces, Cancer. We also have Pisces here. The king is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This queen is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This queen is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. We have Aquarius and Gemini, if you're just partway through and forgetting it all. I feel as though whatever is in the moon energy is something that you cannot see, collective. This is something that your person is going to have to deal with on their own. Yeah, I feel like they live in the dark, or they feel dark, or they feel like they don't know their way through to this Six of Pentacles, which is, you know, sharing, ultimate balance, reciprocity. I feel like someone has made a decision, Two of Swords in the reverse. Someone's made a decision to take the leap with someone else after coming out of some really hard times, hard relationship times. This is someone, for a lot of you, this is someone that you know, right? We've been seeing the Judgment card a lot because I believe it's the 10th that we go into in a couple days. We're right in Mercury retrograde. Right now we're in the shadow, and for me the shadow is always tougher than any of it. I'm just saying. So I feel like somebody here has to be accountable for whatever they did in the last relationship in order to be able to move forward. But understand, I feel like that's why the moon's here, because forward is that way. And I feel like this person has to be accountable and has to move through the dark energy of accountability before they can come out on the other side and make the decision to be reciprocal with someone else. There is a debt to be paid here. Yep. Karmic debt. The Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah. I feel like this energy here is no regrets. I'm not gonna say sorry. I don't have any regrets for the things I did. I don't have any regrets for the way I acted when things ended. I don't have regrets, and I'm not gonna say sorry. We've got the Three of Wands. She's got that wand in her hand. This person, whether they are she or he, has already made a decision to come out from behind the fear wall. They're up in their head because it's not time yet. This person has to work out this judgment. Yeah. Let's take a look here. It's clarified just a little bit, collective, and I'll let you on your way. Thank you very much for clicking here, by the way. I appreciate all the ways in which you support me. Thank you so, so much. Gratitude, gratitude. Thank you for taking the time to click here today. I think Charlie says we need to find out what is in the judgment here. So what are we being judged for? And I think it is the judgment and the moon together, because it feels like a dark energy that must, I feel like Charlie is showing me a picture of someone facing a door, okay? I can't see their face. I only see behind them. I see the door, but in the crack of the door, understand, there's light. And that person is going to reach out and grab that door. The only way they can get to the light is to pass through the darkness, because they do have to come to a place of accountability. And that's what judgment is. It's being accountable. Tell me about judgment, please. What's the accountability? Someone has to be accountable for the silence, for the things they didn't tell you, for not sharing, for keeping it all under wraps, for the silence. Yeah. So maybe someone did come back from the war or came through a tough relationship and they don't want to talk about it. They just kept it under wraps. Four of Pentacles is not sharing anything. It's also holding on to things really tightly. So it could very well be possible that this person is not over this relationship yet, this marriage that I feel is, or this important committed relationship that has gone awry. This person's losing hope. Oh. This energy is so full. I feel like somebody's about to blow, about to pop. If that's you, please talk to somebody. Okay, let's keep going here. I feel like somebody's losing hope that they will ever heal, that they will ever be able to speak the words that they need to speak. Oh, because they were lying. That's why this judgment card is here. This person needs to be accountable for the lies that they told you. I feel as though somebody's heart was broken after getting out of the marriage or coming back from the war, whatever the Six of Wands represents, being seen, coming back home. I feel as though people are watching as this person's life crumbles. Yeah. As the marriage falls. And I feel like this person is trying to protect their heart. As you can see, get a lot from this card. There's 3 swords over the left shoulder. That's the 3 swords in the heart, right? This person's trying to heal from that, but there's also 2 swords behind them which are in the dirt. I feel that's a decision to be honest. There's still some things you don't know. They need to come clean. Yeah, they need to receive their judgment and go through this darkness. Because I think your person fell out of love with their person and they knew they couldn't leave. It wasn't time to go. They had to stay for their karma before they could get to their happiness. So on the other side of all that dark energy, my loves, is happiness, complete and total, the apex of happiness, but only, I feel, if you are willing to admit to whomever you've been lying to, or whomever's been lying to you, if they admit to you that they've been lying. They were never in love, or they fell out of love here, and I feel like they couldn't leave because there was a family there, because of the children. I think somebody here stayed because of the children. But now I feel like somebody has an attitude of no regrets. That's it. I'm moving forward. No regrets. Tell me about this. The reunion. Not sure if somebody is going to take the offer given because this Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. I feel like somebody feels, collective, that you're not going to say yes to their reunion. They want to take you out, I believe. This person could also have a financial impact from whatever went on. Whatever the scenario is for you, but I think it's created, or they feel it has created, a lack mentality. I think that your person feels they have competition. I feel a lack mentality is, yeah, we have competition here. And I feel like this person has deep feelings for you, whether you're Taurus or not. I feel like this person has deep feelings for you and wants to marry you. You also could be their spiritual teacher. And there's the Tower. Okay. Ooh, this person judged you wrongly, and now they have to gain momentum or gain some strength. They're going to surprise some of you. Some of you, you're going to get a surprise communication. It's going to be a surprise. Here I am. This person, I feel, misjudged you, and I feel there's an apology coming. They know they've misjudged you, and that's your Tower collective. Yeah. Some of you, it's a Taurus coming close. Some of you, it's Aquarius. Some of you could be Gemini. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Got water. We got air. Yeah. I'm going to leave it here. I hope that was something that you enjoy. The bottom of the deck says, there is going to be no balance until this is cleared up, until someone is served what they served out to someone else. This, to me, feels like someone refused your cup. You offered them the love, they refused your cup, and when they went back to their marriage, I feel like it was immediate karma, just like that. And that, my friends, is how karma works. You do it to another, you go on your way, and you think you're all good, and it gets done to you. I feel like whatever way this person made you feel, I feel like they immediately got their karma when they went back, and maybe their person decided it was over. Yeah. Now this person, their Tower is, or your Tower is, that they're coming back to you, or you're going back to them. Scorpionic energy. And saying, you know what? I misjudged you and I'm sorry. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for coming here and watching this. I love you guys. I hope you have a beautiful weekend. Please practice some self-care. I love y'all. I'm going to go. Bye-bye.